Yep, that's good to go as well. Okay, cool. We are live. I think everything's working fine, which is very good. Now, all I need to do as I wait is go to my studio and upload the thumbnail. So take me 2 minutes. Content, there we go. Live, and here we are. Okay, get that away, upload the thumbnail. Oh my. Okay, let's upload the thumbnail for this and we'll be good to go. And green, here we go. Okay, we are ready. I'll actually also do this. There we go. And actually, what I'll also do is put my Discord in the description of the live, because a lot of people are interested, and I feel like this way I can just say, let's go invite people, go copy, never, there we go, and copy that, and add that here. There we go. Okay, save changes. Alright, we're good to go now. This is gonna be so interesting. Okay, this is pop list. Okay. And I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, okay, well, let's keep that then. Okay. Alright, now we're good to go. I also need to fix the lamp because it's acting a bit weird. I don't know why. Anyways. Okay, now we're ready. And now we're going to rank the Gen 2 shiny Pokemon. And I have something to make the experience more fun for me. Right here. Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to load up another page, which is basically a shiny Pokedex. Okay. I suppose today's not really a good day in terms of connection, but most of the times it doesn't seem to be. I really need to try and figure out what's going on with this. I don't know why this happens. It might just be because I'm streaming on 2 platforms at the same time, but honestly hard to tell. I'm gonna put myself up here. I think I'm good up there. Might even make myself a little bit smaller. Or bigger. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm okay there for now, but we'll see if I start, okay, so the tier is ready. I think what we should do is I'll have Abysmal just like the last time, because some of them are pretty pathetic, right? So Abysmal I think is fine, and this is like, I think this is also fine, as now that's a shiny, just making sure I'm not muted there. I do not trust myself. Here we're gonna go great, because they're really good ones. And then here we'll go okay, like meh, okay, I guess. And then here, quite bad. I think quite bad's good for here. Okay. Yeah, so this is, I think, how we're going to rank them. We've got 5 tiers. I might add one if I think there's something that doesn't quite belong in all of them. Or like, if I feel that we should have something else in between. But that's for later. And what I'm thinking is, I think I'm gonna do this in 2 turns. So I'll rank half of them tonight and then half of them tomorrow night. So make this a part 1 and part 2 sort of thing. But we'll see about that. Okay, so everything has been set up. I put the chat box right below myself, so I'm not blocking any messages. There we go. That should be fine. Just making sure I'm not blocking anything. There we go. And an alert box there's fine. That's fine as well. I'll put that over here just so it's not blocking the tier list. Okay. So, perhaps we are going to wait a little bit till you guys join in, just because. And I think I can also get rid of that. Yep. There we go. Okay. Okay. God, I was trying to time everything perfectly. But I'm gonna wait for you guys to join in before I start with the ranking. Chat's up here. That's perfect. Okay. And now we wait. So, let's see. We've got, we're starting with the starters like last time. It's so handy that the shiny tier list is already in there, so I don't need to, because I thought I might need to make one myself, like go through all the Pokemon, find each one, then obviously find the shiny for it, upload it into a tier list. But luckily for us, I think for almost every shiny Espeon are better, and that Baby Yoda, and you have matching outfits. Wait, what outfit does Baby Yoda have? God, now I need to know. Also, thank you for dropping by. That's completely fine, don't worry. I'll drop my tier list in the Discord, so you can have a look on the Discord if you'd like to see my rankings. If I'm done with it tonight, which I don't think I will be, but thank you so much for popping by. Now I have to look up what Baby Yoda's outfit looks like. Wait, hold on. Baby Yoda. I'm just curious. Don't know. Hey! That I do not have that outfit on. What are you talking about? Okay. I see what you're talking about. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, as I was saying, I thought I would have to make every single generation shiny tier myself, but I think I've seen none for pretty much every generation, I think. If not, there might be a few that I might need to do myself, but it's not a big deal at all. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, actually first let me check something here. There we are. Okay. I don't want to start ranking before any of you that joined in, because it just kind of defeats the purpose of doing this live, if I'm just doing it by myself. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime, I hope the Pokemon music is playing. I think what I might do is, if a lot of us are not free tonight to join the live, I might as well just keep it for tomorrow, or maybe even the weekend, or today maybe I'll do something else, like, what's it called, go through some games and see if I can find anything worth playing. I might do something like that tonight instead then, because it's Tuesday. I understand a lot of people would be busy, so I might as well just do that. I think so, because the whole purpose of doing this live really is that we can talk and share our opinion and do this together, and I don't want this to be but I'll give 5 more minutes and we'll see. If not, then I'll just do something else tonight, and then we can do the ranking on the weekend. I think that might be more appropriate. Let me see if the Discord says anything. Well, I honestly did kind of think that that might be the case, simply because it is a Tuesday. It makes total sense, you know. Let me go to here, see if... Okay, never mind. Okay. Chat her up. I'll give it 5 more minutes, and if it's not the case, that's totally fine. All I'm going to do is do something else tonight, maybe even edit a video and show you guys how I edit my videos, and you know, that sort of thing. And then on Saturday we can do Gen 2 ranking. I think that would be appropriate. I would be up for that. But okay, I'll give a couple minutes. I don't want to start the ranking. I just don't think it's great. Like, the whole purpose of the live is to do it with you guys, you know. So I'm just gonna wait it out. And oh, hi WhamCloud. Hi, welcome. Don't think I've seen you before. Well, if that's the case, then welcome. If you have commented before, I'm really sorry. Sometimes I struggle to keep up. But welcome regardless. I was just saying, I figure, like, I just think about this earlier, that a lot of people might be busy in the week, and it is Tuesday, you know. Your favorite has to be Psyduck. Oh, we did Generation 1 ranking already, and I think I put Psyduck either A, being like the second tier, like really good. I think so. I think it was in the really good tier. I love Psyduck, Shiny too. I think it's the baby blue one. I think it suits with the water typing. I always look... There's 2 things I look for when I'm talking about a good shiny. First is obviously how it looks, because some of them just don't look good. You know, I've said this in one of my videos before. Not all shinies are the same. And so some of them just don't look good. But I also like to see if the shiny enhances their typing. You know what I mean? So I think in Psyduck's case, it's cute. Plus, it feels more like a water type. It just makes sense in my head. And I think that's why I think from Kanto, it was one of my favorites for sure. Well, if you want, you can check out the video I've done. That's like the most recent video on my channel. That's where I've done Generation 1 ranking. I think the problem with Gen 1, or just these old generation shinies in general, is that a lot of them have this green, this unappealing green. I'm sorry, it just is. And so I was saying on my last video for my Generation 1 ranking, it's just so unappealing. It really is. I just went through the Johto shinies like very quickly before I started the live stream, and I did see that the new Gen 1 sometimes duller than regular ones. Oh, thank you so much. It's the latest video on my channel. But yeah, I think I have a hot take about new generation Pokemon, and I think that's one of the reasons that I don't keep up with them as much as the older generations. And I find that the new gen Pokemon in general are a little less... I don't even know what the way to describe it would be. I think the only way I can think of describing it is less Pokemon-like, in the sense that if you look at the new designs, they're very... They all have this certain thing about them that I think kinda... I don't know really, but I also... Oh, hi Snipe, welcome. I definitely prefer the old Pokemon design to the new Pokemon design. I think the last 3 generations or so, you know, maybe it's just me. That's why I say it's my hot take, but you know, it just doesn't hit the same, I think. I was thinking this earlier as well, is if you're new here, basically my plan is to rank the shiny from every what's this thing? I don't know what you're referring to. I actually don't know what I'm referring to. I'm not just being sarcastic, by the way. But I was just saying, if you don't know already, I'm basically planning to do like a shiny league, if you will, where we're gonna choose 3 shinies from each region, basically, and then at the end we'll choose like the best shiny in our opinion. So that's the sort of thing we're trying to do, the series we're trying to do, and this is the second of the series because we've already done generation 1. Now we're gonna do generation 2, and I think at the very end I'll compile all of my rankings from each generation and make one ultimate shiny ranking video. Now that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. Very works. I had a quick look through Gen 2 shinies, just a little bit, not like going through everyone, just a little bit. And I have more hopes for these than with Generation 1. Oh, and you get some XP for typing there. Oh, I have no idea. Is it like a new YouTube update, maybe? Also, hi Moondrop. I have no idea. You can send it in the Discord, like a screenshot to show what you're talking about. I have not a clue, Snipe. You get some XP. I know something like that happens in Twitch, because on Twitch you get points for interacting with the channel. Then you can use that point for all sort of things. But I don't know if that happens on YouTube. Maybe it's a new thing. I do not know, unfortunately. Okay, now what we're going to do then is we're going to start, and as I was saying before, when I'm ranking a shiny, there's really 2 things. It's new, I see. So it's probably like Twitch, which, by the way, we are currently at 400 and... Let me check again. No, there's no changes. Okay, we're currently at 492 subscribers. How insane is that? We're on 492. We literally need 8 more, and we're at 500. And let me share something with you guys. So obviously, as you can see, I stream on YouTube as well as Twitch, and with YouTube I'm not yet earning any money, but there's 2 requirements you need, and one of them is 500 subscribers, which we're very close to, and I need 3,000 hours watch time, which is the harder one of the 2, but we're almost over 1,000. We're over 1,000 watch hours, so I'm on 1/3 of the way there. So soon I should be able to do more with my YouTube as well, which will be really good, and I look forward to it. Can we agree that shinies, Natuladian and Sunflower are the worst? I don't remember, but that's fine because that's what we're doing tonight. So what I was thinking is, because it's weekday, so it makes sense that a lot of people are not free, but I still wanted to stream tonight. What we'll do is, I'm thinking we'll do half of the rankings tonight, and then we'll continue from the next, maybe Saturday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see about that, but I'm thinking half tonight, half in the weekend, just so more, because I honestly really love doing this with more people, because I can see all of your opinion and it just makes it more fun, So I think a good idea will be to do half tonight and half maybe on Saturday. So that's what I was thinking. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll start with, and you should be able to see this. Oh, wait, this one's not sent properly. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. Also, I didn't mean to click that. So we'll start with Chikorita. And I must say, guys, let me know your favorite, what do you call it? Starter. I forgot. Let me know your favorite starter from Generation 2. I'm curious. Mine's probably Meganium. you know what it is? I just couldn't ever. My friends make fun of me for this, right? But I have this connection thing. So when I'm choosing a starter, I don't go with the one that I think is the best. Just in terms of stats and, you know, those sorts. I always try and find a connection. And I feel like of all the Gen 2 starters, Meganium, if not, then maybe Typhlosion, because I think Cyndaquil's so cute. But, yes. So, let me go back to the ranking page. Make sure everyone's saying as well. So, what I'll do is, I'll probably move myself on this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Move myself face cam, yes, over this side, just so I'm not blocking anything, and we'll start the ranking now. Chikorita is interesting strategy. Thank you. That's what do you call it, the women in me. It's alright, guys, I'm allowed to make those deals. Anyways, okay, so Feraligatr is good. I think from all of the Gen 2, actually I like myself better when I'm on that side, so we'll just stick with that. Yeah, I feel like this works better for me. But I was saying, I definitely think that Feraligatr is the strongest from the tiered. Meganium's okay, nothing crazy. It's not like, say for example, Venusaur's really good. I think Meganium's okay. Sorry, girly. No, I think Typhlosion's good. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good Pokemon. But I think Feraligatr's definitely the strongest of the bunch. In terms of Chikorita Shiny, it's... Oh, does it learn Dragon Dance? I never knew that. Oh, the more you know, I guess. Never knew that. That's interesting. Well, there you go. Just overpower him. But, yes, so we'll start with Cyndaquil. Oh, Chikorita, sorry. I said Cyndaquil there. Shiny, and I feel like it's... You know what the thing is? Now, I'm personally not a fan of, like, washed out colors and stuff, right? I actually think that Chikorita line is not terrible. Meganium is not that good. Right? Meganium's probably the worst from the Chikorita line. Meganium is okay. It's just that compared to its regular, it's alright. I mean, and this is why, by the way, guys, I like this website. As you can see, I can hover over it and it shows me the original form. And then if I click away, it shows me the shiny. Now, it's okay. It's not the worst. Like, it's not abysmal. I don't know if it's quite... The thing is, the original has, like, green and the flower's really cute. The orange flower is actually good. The color looks a little bit weird. Bayleaf is really good. I like Bayleaf. So, but because it's the orange and the golden leaves, it's really good. Chikorita, I think, is good too. It doesn't look washed out. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves with shiny, is when they look washed out. I honestly think, right? Obviously, like, bad colors are such a killer in terms of how good the shiny looks, but my biggest pet peeve is when the shiny looks like they just turned the contrast and saturation to -100. In any case, I think Chico, it's like Bayleaf I really like. Bayleaf, would I say it's great? That's up for debate. Would I say it's quite bad? No, not really. I think it's... Bayleaf probably go like here, maybe. Oh, it's hard to tell. I might add a tier called good, because there's some Pokemon that I think is more than okay, but I don't think they're like great. You got a question? Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I'm all ears, I say. I might add a tier in here. If I keep getting Pokemon that I think are not okay but not great either, I'm gonna add a tier. Like, oh my god, why do I keep saying tier? Tier called good. Maybe. We'll see. For now, we'll keep Bayleaf on the very top of okay, I guess. Chikorita will be on the very end of it, but for now, she'll be here. Meganium's bad. You know, like, sorry girlies, but... And then we have the Cyndaquil line. Cyndaquil, so it's brown. I think it makes sense in terms of typing. What about the Hushin form? I was going to rank them as well. I think we do have them here. Oh, it's not on here. I think it is at the very end, maybe? Oh, it's not. Well, we're going to be ranking them anyway, so... We've got the forms right here, so we will rank them, yes. I always thought that was the Alolan form for some reason. Well, it's not. It's isn't from. Let's go to what's it called? Typhlosion, right? Typhlosion. By the way, guys, the only reason I'm using what do you call it? The only reason I'm using... What's it called again? Incognito mode. Oh my god. The only reason I'm have incognito mode is because I figured out this website, the one that I'm currently using to rank these shinies, they have like tons of ads on this side, on that side. I figured out that if you use incognito mode, there's no ads on the website. Which, by the way, if you use it on a regular website without the incognito mode, then you have to pay to get rid of the ads. So I basically just figured out a way to get rid of the ads without having to pay for it. Which, you know, when I have money, I'll pay to support, but your girl's broke. The last thing I need to spend on is a website. But I also feel bad because the ads do make it funny. Like, they do kind of take away, so I'm glad we can come to yeah. So I think Cyndaquil to me is this is like the biggest I'm definitely gonna have to make a tier list, by the way. We'll say below, and we'll name this one. So I see. So we'll make this one good. So these are like good, but not great, you know? So I'll put this one here. I made a whole one first time. Okay, there we go. And we'll have to change the color from this one to this one, and then this one to this one, this one to this one, and then the final one will go dark. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now, I always think like these tier lists always have like red as the best, whereas I always see red as the worst, you know. And so I don't understand why they always put red at the top. But I will just go with the flow. Yeah, so to me, Cyndaquil line are like good. You know, they're good. I wouldn't say they're okay, because to me, okay is like, it's okay. Whereas to me, they're good, you know. Great, maybe not quite, but good for sure. And then we have the Hushin one. I was trying to see what they look like, Rig. Oh, so that's the Hushin form. Let's see comparatively shiny wise and farm wise. Okay, it doesn't show me the Hushin form. That's a bit unfortunate. Either way, I can see that it looks similar. So the Hushin form has purple. Oh yeah, definitely. We'll put Bayleaf in here too. That's another reason I made that tier. So yeah, we'll put Bayleaf. I think they're good. I don't think they're like meh or bad, because Bayleaf is, it's got golden leaves, and you know why I think it's good? Because we do see yellow leaves, you know, it's not weird, you know what I mean? So to me that makes sense, so I would put that on a good. I think even Chikorita, because the brown leaf at the top, you know, it reminds me of is the stream breaking? Oh, is the stream breaking for you? Honestly, it could have been me, because I've unfortunately realized that, yeah, I'm really sorry about that, guys. I think, I don't know why, but today my internet's like really bad. That's another reason that I think I'm gonna do half today and half the next time, maybe in the weekend. I'm not sure why, but my internet seems to be really bad today, like really bad, which isn't good, you know. But I think what I'll do, guys, is okay. Here's what I was thinking, right? Shiny ranking is always fun when there's a lot of people watching, just because it's fun to discuss and have these discussions in the chat. And today, unfortunately, one, a lot of people seem to be busy. Again, it's weekday, so that makes complete sense. Two, my internet's really laggy. I've noticed this throughout the day. It's not just like right now, you know. It could be a lot of things. It could be the weather. It could be, you know what? I'm gonna try my best to figure out why this is happening, so it doesn't happen again. I'm really sorry, but if you guys are up for it, we could do, instead of ranking, because I really want the ranking to be a nice smooth stream, and you know, I don't want to do this if the stream's like breaking down a lot, because we want this to be good, right? We want it to be together, like put together. So if you guys are up for it, what we could do instead is we could look at some games that we can potentially start very soon, because I've been thinking, like, I've wanted to start a new game for a long time now, and I think it'd be fun. What we could do is we could go and have a look at all the games that are on sale, or all the games that we've been wanting to try but not tried yet. We could look at the trailers together. You guys can tell me what you think, and we can do that instead of, you know, trying to go through at the tier ranking, because unfortunately seems like my internet does not want to cooperate with me today. If you guys are up for it, I'm up for it. I think that would be more appropriate, just given the circumstances. But at the same time, if you guys would rather watch me rank them, I can always rank half and then do it again on the next stream, you know. Because they're just gonna, that just means you'd have to watch me rank them twice, but not the end of the world. Hold on, I'll check something really quick. Yeah, I can see it, guys. It's definitely my internet connection, and I'm really sorry about that. I honestly don't know why. Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind, I think we are better off doing the finding a new game to play tonight. Toby's right here as well. He's very sort of relaxed today, so maybe I'll show him at the stream at some point tonight. He's definitely starting to recover from his allergies, which is very relieving. Very relieving. By the way, if anyone's watching and oh hi, and they don't know, Toby's my dog, and he's, oh my god, no way. Is that I don't know how to say your username but is that a Shiva in your profile picture? Please tell me it is, because I've got a Shiva right next to me here, who's not in a very good mood with me because I had to tell him off for biting his paws. But he is sulking and lying there next to me. I've got a few treats for him there, so he'll be fine. But that looks like a Shiva in your profile picture. It is so funny. Shivas are like some of the most memeable dogs, which is so funny. Yes, I thought so. Oh, guys, hold on. I'll show you my Shiba today. I'll show him at the end, or maybe right now. Although, actually, you know what? While you're here, I'll show you my Shiba. Hold on. Would you like to be shown to the stream? He's gonna be so upset. By the way, just so you know, he's gonna cry. He does not like being lifted up, but he's just a bit dramatic. You know, he's not like actually upset with me or anything. You know, just a I like to. Good boy. All right, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, where's the chair? Toby. Hey. He's trying to get to his paws. You silly boy. Toby, look who's over there. By the way, this floaty thing in his neck is because he's been chewing his paws. And if I don't put it on him, he tries to bite his paws. Guys, he did not growl when I left him up. But this is Toby, if any of you haven't met him yet. And he's my 5-year-old Shiba. Oh, Realtor, hi! Toby, yes, look at that. Say hi to the chat. Oh, you're not happy with me because you don't want to be lifted? Good boy. But yeah, he's definitely started to feel it looks just like you. It does. Toby, hello. Maybe in a good mood. I think he wants to lie down. He did very good. He usually doesn't like me lifted up. I'm gonna have to place him on his bed. You can see he's not very happy. I'll place him in his bed, guys. I'll be like in 2 seconds. Okay, good job, Toby. Good job. You did good. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'll put him in his bed. And I need to put a hood on him so he's not chewing his paws. Okay, I'm back. He was a very good boy there. Also, guys, Toby is 12 kgs. And it might not be a lot for a guy to lift, but I tell you that that felt like a shoulder workout. He's adorable though. And he's feeling much better. That was so funny. I saw your profile and I was like, hold up, is that a Shiba? Oh god. Okay, well, either way, if the internet's more stable now, we can definitely continue with the shiny ranking. I was just saying earlier in the live stream, if you know a lot of people are busy tonight and if this live stream's been lagging a bit, but I think it is, we can always leave the ranking to another day. And what we can do today instead is we can go through different games on Steam, because there's a summer sale going on. We can go to the different games and we can see something that we might like to play for the channel, you know, a new game. Also, that reminds me, by the way, guys, earlier today, there's a streamer on Twitch who followed me, and basically Twitch has this thing where they show you if like people with a good amount of followers follow you. So he was on the thing and I was checking him out and it looked promising, so I followed him. And today when I was EV training my Pokemon, I got a notification saying he's playing Stardew Valley, and I've always wanted to play Stardew Valley. That's like a game that's been on my wish list. And so I saw him. I only stuck around for like 10 minutes or so because I didn't want to get spoiler for the game, but I watched him play it and it looks so promising. Am I into gacha games? Right, now I must tell you, funny story, I'll tell you. So I started my channel and hence my gaming journey 3 months or so ago, I would say, at this point. And before, I started my channel, I really haven't been gaming much at all. And so the only games I've tried so far is Terraria. I've played a little bit of Oblivion, and I played Pokemon. That's the one game that I used to play before I started my channel, but I mean, that's like the easiest game in the world. But so I'm not a gamer by any means, and I don't know a lot of gaming terminologies. I honestly don't even know what gacha games are. But if you enlighten me, maybe I'll be into that. I've realized in these 3 months that I'm not a huge fan of what do you call it? Like not role playing. What's it called? Something like Ark, for example. And I hate to be the one, but I think the games are cool themselves. I'm just not into like a survival game. I think I prefer games like Terraria or Pokemon and I looked at the Stardew Valley intro. I watched the stream and I watched his intro, and that looked really cool. And I think I can already tell that I would like that game. But that's basic. I'm still very much in the trying to figure out what genre of game I want my channel to be about, sort of right now, just because it takes time to figure it out. And like I said, I have not been gaming before I started this channel. Actually, one of my main aim with starting the channel was to get better at gaming, find new games, make a sort of community like that. Is exactly the thing about survival game is it's very intense, which is Snipe, I didn't want to say it, but I just, you know what it is about Palworld? For me personally, check out Wuthering Waves. Okay, definitely. What I will do, guys, is thank you so much, by the way, for sticking around. We'll definitely check this game out. What we'll do is we'll check him out just now. What I'll do is instead I will. But my problem with Palworld, or a game like Palworld, by the way, bear with me, I'm just changing my screen size so it fits perfectly so I can. Is Wuthering Waves a game? It's on Steam. If it's on Steam, I hope it's on sale, because that's like another reason that I wanted to do this with you guys, because there's a Steam sale going on just now, and that means that we can go through and check out if the game is on. Actually, let me make 100 if that's better. Okay, that should be better now. It is on. Okay. Oh, hi, welcome. I feel so bad because you guys probably clicked in and expecting it's free. Okay, well, don't have to tell me twice then. Okay, by the way, guys, I know you saw the title and joined in for the shiny ranking, and I sincerely apologize because the internet's been really laggy today, and I want to do the ranking on a day where we can all give your opinions and the stream is not lagging too much. So if you guys would like, feel free to join the Discord in the description of this live stream, because on the Discord we discuss a lot of we're nerds over there. And thank you, Snipe, for the plug. But yeah, on Discord we talk a lot about Pokemon. And we're also currently playing, by the way, guys, this game called Pokemon Revolution Online, which I also stream every Sunday. And it's a game that's also free, and you can basically, it's an online multiplayer game, so you guys can see me if you add me as a friend, and we can play together. And so that's also something we're doing in the meantime. So we have a Discord where we share the Pokemon we find, share our team, and talk about things like shiny ranking. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, feel free to check out the Discord. It's in the link of the live stream. And I sincerely apologize that I can't do it in this live stream, and the only reason is because the internet's not really good today for some reason. I've experienced it throughout the day, and I really want this to go smoothly. Don't worry, this will definitely happen, maybe in the weekend, probably on Saturday. So what I'll do instead is I'll load up Steam. And I was saying earlier, the only reason I'm on incognito mode, guys, is because that means no ads. So just, keep that in mind. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll look at some games that are currently on sale, and we'll also see if we can find something that we can start on the channel soon. For some reason, the thing isn't fitting, which is so bizarre. I shouldn't be doing that. I wonder why. I'm trying to fit sorry if you can see my screen move. I'm just trying to make it fit better so you guys can see the full screen. Yeah, I think now it should be good. Okay. So what was the game called? It was called... Ooh, do I need to sign in to check it out? No. Wuthering Waves. What we'll do is... Oh, it is free. Okay. I always appreciate a free game. What we'll do is, if you guys have any suggestions of games that you think would be fun for me to play, or you'd like to see me play on my channel, you can basically type them in the comments, and we can check out the trailer for the game together. What I'll do is I'll pause the gaming music, the Pokemon music, just so we can hear the music for the game. But let's see. I'll make that full screen as well.
Looking for her.
There we go. Looks pretty cool to be a free game. Likely we toss the crown. Reminds me of Solo Leveling for some reason. It's like the same sort of dungeon vibes.
Strength and power go hand in hand. The Aegon isn't just an event. It's the training ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight it.
You all know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city. Warriors, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit.
Let the Aegon begin!
Their sword shall follow your will. You won't escape! Heaven, descend! True form revealed at last.
This looks quite impressive.
Face your destruction! Tides, rise and crash! Furious tides! Split the heavens!
Tell me, are you the one who summoned this blade?
I don't care what you do off the field,
Looks
but
like
in
a
the arena,
proper
fairness isn't negotiable! Caught you now!
Also, hold on guys, before we finish this trailer, let me just do something quickly. I'm gonna basically, change the title and a thumbnail of my stream because that's fine. What I was saying is what we'll do is I'll change the... How do I do it again? Oh, there we go. I'm basically just going to change the name of my stream because with me. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see me on Twitch or if you can still see the... And I'll also put like just chatting in there. There we go. And just chatting. There we go. Okay. Done. Just because we're not doing the ranking, unfortunately, anymore, because, you know, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. But I was just saying, just because we're not doing shiny ranking anymore, it's just misleading for people if I still kept that title up. So all I'm doing is changing those to basically like a come hang out live sort of thing, you know. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. But don't worry, we'll definitely do this. We'll just do this on the weekend when my internet's hopefully better. I just don't want to, you know, have you guys like have the stream breaking every 10 minutes while you're watching. And okay, now let's go to the content. Let's go to the live. I'll do the same thing with YouTube. Remove it, change it. And we'll do, don't need that. We'll just put the Discord in the description and we'll say, come hang out with me. And hang out with me. Okay. And I need to get rid of this, but I don't know how I can. Ooh. Well, at least we'll put that there. Okay. Right. Now that we've done that, we can continue. You said Dead Cells is a good game. Okay, we'll definitely check out Dead Cells as well. But once we finish this one. Right. I just had to do that because I don't want people to be misled and click on the video expecting a tier list when there's nothing. But yeah, so is this game like what do you call it?
And strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin.
It also looks so much like anime episode. Similar to a manga, same thing, almost same thing.
Surely you know you alone cannot undo my skill.
Righteous.
Is this based on an anime? I wouldn't even be
At
surprised.
the end of the story.
Damn. Okay. You know, this reminded me a lot of what do you call it? Solo Leveling and Mashle. Not in terms of art style, but just in terms of like what I saw. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't watched Mashle and you watch anime, I highly recommend it. It's so funny. And I'm not even a huge anime person. What does gacha game mean, if you don't mind? I only ask because it's so bad that I only very recently figured out that RPG means role-playing game. I did not know that for the longest time. And I'd see people say RPG. I just thought, I'm not even gonna tell because it's that embarrassing. But yeah, so I don't know what gacha game means. But that looked pretty cool, to be fair. And if it's free, I don't see why I can't give it a shot. You know, just download and see how it goes. Snipe, you said Dead Cells is cool. Let's see if it's on Steam. Dead Cells. Ooh, this one. Ooh, that looks cool. Hold on, let's see. Let's catch it from the beginning. Oh, is it like a pixel game? Pretty cool. This looks like that looks pretty cool, to be honest. Only that. Do you think I can survive such a difficult game, Snipe? It looks quite difficult. It looks really cool though. And it's 50% off at the minute. Offer ends 10th July. It's £11. I'll tell you, between Toby's vet bills, I have not a lot left. But I mean, 10's not. Hi, Shimmering Green. It's going okay. Good to see you. As you can see, we're basically just going through games to see if we can find something new to play. I was just saying earlier, I saw a streamer who'd followed me on Twitch and I'd followed back play Stardew Valley, and I was like, that looks so good. I had to unfortunately hop off the stream because I didn't want to... basically, I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Your favorite game is Little Nightmares. No, I do not know. Have I heard of it? Maybe I might have, but Stardew is nice. It looks so nice. By the way, guys, he was so sweet. I just joined because he was playing Stardew Valley and I've been wanting to play it, so I thought, okay, you know, I'll join and say hi to his stream. By the way, if we ever rate him, anyone, we should rate him. He was super sweet. Oh, maybe that's something we could do tonight if we're all feeling it. Also, shush. Okay. But yeah, I think Little Nightmares, we can look that up as well. Mostly in Genshin, you need to spend shit ton, but whether it was... I don't even know what F2P means. Is that bad? Oh, so games like Genshin Impact, where you open something for heroes. I see. Okay, interesting. Good to know. My friend plays Genshin Impact and she's always going on and on about how sad it is. So I've just been not... I'm not a huge fan of sad stuff, especially on games. So I was like, maybe I should stay away. But Little Nightmares, yeah, we can definitely take Little Nightmares out if it's in... Oh, it's only £2. Well, that is not bad at all. Let's watch the trailer for... It looks so cool. Even just the thumbnail, I say, spoken like a true YouTuber. Guys, they have a promotion going on. Little Nightmares is usually £25. It's currently £2.50. I mean, if we like this trailer, guys, then I think this is the perfect time to get it, because you don't get much better than that. That's 90% off. Now this is why I wanted to like go through some game trailer with you guys, because there's a summer sale going on and sometimes they have up to 90% off, which, I mean, that's a bargain and a half, isn't it? So let's look at the trailer for this one. That is, if we like this, we should get this game, guys. Right when is that cheap? Let's see. I've never heard of this game before, by the way. Or at least, like, if I've heard of it, I don't know anything of it. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. This looks so cool. Oh my. This looks so cool. What are you talking about? This looks scary though. I'm so bad in scary stuff. a horror adventure world worth playing, so it is kind of horror-esque. I mean, it does give the vibe. Oh my. Oh, it's Little Nightmares 2, this one. Okay. I didn't realize this is the second
Peggy
version.
16.
But, I mean, whoa, that looked really good. It looked quite scary too. But, let's see. Okay, so this one was Little Nightmares 2. I didn't even realize that. Let's see if Little Nightmares itself, it's not on sale. This is the
Peggy 16.
original one. You know what this game reminds me of in terms of interface? A little bit like It Takes Two. Yeah, that looks scary. Play with your childhood fears. Can I just ask how scary it is? Because I mean, okay, I was scared of 3 Point. It's not even that scary. So, but you know what? It looks so good that I'm willing to give it a shot. It's £2 as well. That it doesn't get much better than that. It really does not. So if we think that I could, you know, I think, okay, I'm gonna add this to my wish list on Steam because this is really good. It's made from developers of Limbo. Unfortunately, I do not know what Limbo is. But that looked really good. So I'm guessing Limbo is a good game too. Battlefield is 95% off. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. There's so many good sales going on. Let's check out Battlefield after this. I'm just quickly adding Little Nightmares to what do you call it, my wish list, so I can go and get it later because £3 is doable, you know. And I've been looking to play a new game anyway, and that looks like something up my alley, although it looks quite scary. also one of my viewers joined like very early today when I first started streaming. He couldn't stay, he said he was busy, but he said my dress looks like I'm dressed up like Baby Yoda and left. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna cry. I had to look up what Baby Yoda dress is like. I've started Star Wars, right? I've watched the first 3 movies. That later became 4, 5, 6, but you know, like 1, 2, 3, the first ones that came out. But that's pretty much as far as my Star Wars knowledge goes. I like to collect Star Wars things, but Little Nightmares is like exploring mysteries. It is scary when you get chased. I see. I mean, you know what? I need to grow up. Okay, I'm putting that game on my wish list for sure. It looks so good. I'd never heard of it before, by the way. Maybe I should just show you guys my Twitch instead of this window. Yeah, perhaps. Because I'm currently watching on my website, but let's see. Window, Steam. Okay, right. You guys should be able to see my stream now. Star Wars is good, most of it at least. That's what I've heard. I've heard there's a new show. It's called Andor? No, is it? I think so. It's called Andor, I think. And I've heard that it's really, really good. I've not gone to yet watch it, unfortunately. But I'll also, let me see if you guys can see my entire screen. If not, I'll... There we go. maybe not. Yeah, I don't know why the thing is off today, but I'll try my best to make it. So I have cool wishlist games. Okay, first of all, let's look up Little Nightmares, and I'm definitely gonna add that. $2.49 is a bargain. It looks like a really cool game, so let's add to my wish list. There we go. I don't have a lot. I actually just have that one game, but okay. I have nothing on my wish list. Like, that's the first game that is there, guys. I don't I've just started because I mostly play games on Xbox Pass thing. I just also, oh my god, guys, I have this game. Where does it go? Oh, it's not here. Can I go to my library? Maybe. So obviously I've got Terraria, I've got Repo. I've also got this game, which is so good. I love playing this game. Star Wars, The Old Republic. SWTOR even. I think this game's, and you know how I keep my character's name Dida. This game is where it originated. This is where I started the Dida thing. Just kidding. Anyways, just okay. So let's go back to store. We can look at Hogwarts as 7 Days to Die. Yes, 7 Days to Die is a banger. Let's see. Okay, so this one's gone on the wish list. I'm definitely gonna get this, and I think we'll start playing this in the future as well. I really like this game. Hold on, I'll show you guys. What's it called again? 66. I don't know if it's on Steam. It is. Oh, there's so many different ones. I think it's this one, maybe 60 seconds. I don't know if you guys have seen this game, but it's basically I've just seen people play it online, but it's basically, so there's been this nuclear event, right? And you play. Actually, I'll just let you guys watch.
Oh no, it's the nuclear
Can I go to the front? Yes, there we go.
Meet Ted, a hard-working citizen and a family man. Hello, Ted. Wait a minute, what's that sound? Oh no, it's the nuclear bomb alarm. Not to worry. The government's superb early warning system gives Ted enough time to take cover. Don't just stand there, Ted. You've got 60 seconds. That's more than Ted needs to collect supplies essential for survival. Aren't you forgetting something, Ted? Remember to take your family with you.
Game.
That's it. Take cover. But this isn't over yet. Day by day, Ted and his family must survive in the fallout shelter for as long as they can. They have to ration food and water, send expeditions to the wasteland when supplies run low, and cope with unexpected situations, making decisions that will affect their future. That's right, Ted. You show those new cockroaches. Ted can now safely enjoy those charming sunsets over the radioactive wasteland with his loved ones. Good luck, Ted.
See?
Responsibility for
So
hardship,
basically,
irreversible decisions, and canned soup diet that will follow.
The whole premise of this game is there's been a nuclear explosion, and we are hiding inside this underground bunker. 4 of us, you know, the family, and your objective is to survive for as long as possible. And I'll just mute that. So our objective here is to survive for as long as possible, and if you can survive for long enough, there will be quests that leads to like military coming and rescuing you or something else. There's different endings to it, but if you survive for long enough, people can come and rescue you. Your objective is to try and keep you and obviously all of your other family members alive. There's certain things you can take in the shelter, like food and drinks and weapons, keys, first aid box, stuff like that. And if you don't take care of members properly, they can go insane, they can run away from the shelter, they can obviously die of hunger, they can, you know, also die if there's an attack and there's nothing to defend ourselves. So it's very cool, and I've seen so many playthrough of this game. I've not played it myself because, you know, I've just never had the chance to never thought about it that much, but I've always thought that it looks so fun. So I would definitely, I'm gonna add it in my wish list just in case, but I definitely would be up for trying this game. It's dollars. I have seen Queso playing it. I've seen a few creators play it, and it just looks so fun. I wonder how I would do on this, because it's one thing watching someone with not paying that much attention, and it's not another thing playing it by yourself. So this is another game that I would be interested in. I think Little Nightmare looks really cool, and I'm definitely going to check it out on my channel. This is just a game that I personally think would be cool to play. Let me know, guys. Oh, Battlefield. One of you recommended Battlefield. Was it called Battlefield? Yes. So let's check that out as well. Now, I have not a clue what this game's like about, or... Oh! It is... So it's gone from £50 to £3. Which is, dare I say, insane. But how interesting that all of the recent reviews are mostly negative. Whereas EA's... I've heard that they always milk all the money they can out of a game. But that's surprising that the reviews are mostly negative. 31% of the reviews are positive. I see. 48% are positive. Damn. It's cringe. I want to see the trailer just because you said it's cringe. It feels a little bit like... I'm just saying that because it's got so many bad comments. Let's see what the reviews say after this. I mean, the trailer looks like any other similar sort of game, you know. It doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty much the same. Let's see what the reviews say after this. Like, there's so many good reviews on the screen, buddy. A lot of people seem to disagree. It just reminds me of like any other game of the genre. So let's see. Let's see the most. Okay, this one was posted exactly a month ago, and it says, I will not be playing anymore. This game is almost 4 years old, and I've seldom experienced cheaters during my 700 plus hours. The choice to enforce this type of anti-cheat on an old game with no glaring issue feels out of place and disingenuous. I don't care if secure boots becomes the norm for competitive multiplayer games, but suddenly and retroactively enforcing the chains has rubbed me wrong. Oh my god, that is a... Oh my god, someone yapped. That person's got 781 hours on the game, by the way. I'm extremely skeptical of EA's competence and have lost confidence in their capabilities as a publisher. Which, by the way, I'm not even a gamer, and I've heard that quite a lot, so... Their past is riddled with dubious and malicious decisions that are forgiven because they've produced a ton of great games during their lifespan. Battlefield as a series has held a soft spot in my heart since 2005, so this game is old. So having its IP in the hands of EA has left me feeling conflicted. So EA recently took over the game? That's what I'm getting. Oh, I'm just trying to mute it because it's playing. And hold on. Oh, it's that person wrote a hella review. Additionally, this will not... this matter is simply the final straw for me. I'm annoyed that the end user is forced to adjust setting and bias and possibly troubleshoot any... Okay, this is not anything for me. Despite playing weekly, I was unaware of his change. TLDR, there we go. I don't trust EA, so when the solution feels disproportionate to the problem, then I'm pushed away. It's a shame. The game itself is fun and beautiful. I would be remiss to dismiss the hard work that went into the development. If you don't care about configuring your then I would recommend buying the game, but only on a steep sale. EA doesn't deserve good returns on bad choices. Remember, your wallet helps influence their decisions. Damn. Okay. So... The one game that I used to play that is, I think, owned by EA, I don't know if it always has been or it was at the time, is Plant vs. Zombies. As I say, I'm not a big gamer, right? That's pretty much as far as my gaming capabilities were. But I've heard a lot from Sims, I think is also EA that I used to play. I've heard a lot of bad things about EA recently, and well, when I was playing, I knew that the one thing they had is they were very greedy with their money, right? I mean, we all knew that. But have they done anything else that is also like... I love Plant vs. Zombies too. I love it. But has EA done something even like worse? Because I've always not liked it only because they always move so much money off every game. Like, you know... But I don't know if they've done anything else, because seems a lot of people, and I've heard it recently as well. So this person's obviously not happy. Maybe this is why like people are not happy. Also, like I said, I love Plant vs. Zombies. I used to play it a lot. And you know, Bellsprout always reminds me of what's it called? The pea shooter plants. Like Bellsprout from Pokemon. Let's see another. This review was posted about 15 days ago. It says, "Good job adding a secure boot requirement after the game being out for 4 years and locking out a majority of the few remaining players. Can't wait for EA's downfall." Oh my god! Can someone tell me if you know if they've done something worse? Because people are praying for its downfall. I'll be controversial, but I don't like Battlefield. Sorry, it doesn't represent the World War I experience. It's cool, but it's not World War I. I didn't even know it was meant to be a World War inspired game. To be honest, it just looks like any other regular game. But again, this is a new version, so who knows? Apparently, this one's not that good. I don't keep up with gaming news. I'm starting to get more involved, and I like that because you know. Let's see. Let's read this one. This is a very recent. What? How many days has it? Okay, this review is only from 4 days ago, so very, very recent. It says, "I love Battlefield. Played nearly every game since 1942. I have got into this one since it were too expensive, so my wife gifted it to me. Rebooted into Windows." Seems like they've put on this anti-cheat thing that lets you not play it really well. Got annoyed, reboot a couple times, launched the game finally and turned 2 different lobbies into all empty on a Friday evening. Do not buy, will refund. They're always microtransaction happy, and they released a game Anthem for 70 euros, and it looks super great, but had no content. They removed the game after a while. No way. Yikes. See, this is what I mean. Even when I was a kid, well, not a kid, but like years ago, when I was playing PBZ and like Sims and stuff, you know, like the more simple games, I remember thinking, damn, this company really mooches all your money. That's what I was saying to you guys earlier. I remember like thinking, bro, like but damn, releasing 70 euros down the drain is crazy work. Oh, now that I think about it, I think I've watched a video on it, like on YouTube, someone explaining that whole thing. God, I would love to watch more because I'm so invested now. Damn, they are really trying to go down. Big developers decided to destroy fun in games. Oh my god! Someone commented, "Oh, this is just recently." Absolutely, EA needs to go themselves. Yeah, exactly. That's always, I think, been this like quirk with EA, right? That they are very money hungry. Also, I have a raspberry drink. Won't tell you the other ingredient. I'll only tell you the raspberry. But I dying for a drink. Oh my god! Why am I like low-key enjoying this drama? I mean, I'm not enjoying the fact that people are getting scammed, but you know. Okay, let's see this one. This one is from 10 days ago. It says, got over and he has like 850 hours, by the way. Got over 800 hour, and I can't play the game anymore because of some security. Battlefield 2042 shows since the start EA gave the chance, never ever. Oh my god, never again. Wow. No, they really don't like this game. So there's some good reviews here and there, but most of them seems... Oh my god, look at that. All of the recent ones are like thumbs down. I pre-ordered, I'm an idiot. Someone said I pre-ordered the gold edition, I'm an idiot. 10. And someone else said, this is the game that finally taught me never to pre-order again. Damn, like people are seriously unhappy. I want to say hi to the cats from a Snipe. Okay, so people really do not like this game, and seems like for good reasons as well. Damn, EA is really not doing themselves much favor with this. How do I check the developer? I want to see more EA games. I want to see why. Let's see. Electronic Arts. EA is the one that do Epic's Legends? Interesting. No freaking chance. They're the one who do Star Wars Jedi Survivor? Yikes. Are we out? Battlefield. Obviously, we've seen people are not happy about that. Oh my god, pardon me. Plants vs. Zombies! Oh! Is this the one you were talking about, Snipe? This is Plant vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 Deluxe Edition. So it's also gone down to £7. Oh my god, I used to love Plant. And oh my god, guys. Can I just tell you, my favorite plants from Plant vs. Zombies were, what were they called? It's been so long I can't remember. Those were the things that exploded. They look like potatoes. Were they potatoes? I don't think they were. But they were the things that exploded when you placed them. What were they called? Oh my god, it's giving me like a flashback. It is sort of a dead game, to be fair, because oh look, they have a sale going on. It Takes Two, Battlefield, obviously we've seen. Oh, this is just the EAC. Perfection is not on sale. Anyways, you need to see the Steam charts. Yeah. Let's go to we'll still look at the things that are on sale. We might find something. I think we found a good game. The one, what's it called? Potato Mine, is that what it was called? God, I love that plant. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I know, I've seen this game. It's like a building game, but it's very relaxing from what I've seen. Okay, let's see summer sales. Ooh. Lego Star Wars on sale. That's fun. Trending free. Sometimes I forget that there's still free games out there. Wait, so summer sale. Can I not click on here? Like see more. Ooh, that looks fun. I want to see. Okay, see all. There we go. So we've got... That's the one that's on my wish list. That looks really good. Same, mine too. I love Potato Mine. I forgot what they were called, but I love them. I just loved watching them explode. You know, when I was playing PvZ, obviously a little bit of just have to be strategy, or else you just never move forward. But I mostly played them to watch them blast rather than like strategically. God, those were the times. It's been so long. These are just the games that are currently on sale, by the way. Let's go like maybe under £7, because that's sort of my, what do you call it, budget. Which is, guys, I swear, because of Toby, I had to... Don't turn on adult content. Oh god, I don't think mine's on, but I don't even know how to check it. The Elder Scrolls for Stardew Valley is for $5.49, but I think Stardew Valley is on Game Pass, so I already have access to it. I don't need to buy it. Let's see if we can find any. Little Nightmare 2 is we're on. Terraria is currently on sale for £4. Knew that I've already played it. Fallout 4 is for £6. I've heard good things about Fallout 4. Lego Star Wars is for £6. And let's see, Undertale's for £1.79. So that's a shout. I don't know if Undertale is on Xbox Game Pass or not. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. But Undertale's another game that I've been meaning to play. Let's see if it's on Game Pass or not. If it's not, then now is the best time to buy it. Undertale is not on Game Pass. Oh, never mind, it is. Wait. Is it? I like using the potato mines to kill the first few zombies. Since it took a time for them to get reached, it gave me nice strategy. I always Team Fortress my beloved. Okay, I think Undertale is not on... Well, it's not on Game Pass. So, definitely put that on... Where did it go? Definitely put that on the wish list. Let's look at the... I've never properly looked at the Undertale trailer. So we do it together. Let's do it together. I've never looked at it like properly. Obviously, I've been recommended it a lot, and I've seen snippets, and they always look so cool. But I've never actually seen a trailer or very much. I've been very carefully ignoring any video on Undertale because I want to know as little when I go in as possible. If you want a good free mobile payment service, PVZ Heroes. I think my sister has that one still. My sister used to be a huge fan of PVZ. Okay, let's watch the trailer. Oh, sorry, I was just turning the... Pixel style games. Oh my, that looks awesome. For every time, that looks insane. I love pixel like sort of vibes. I love them. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. That looks so good. Hello. Let's look at some reviews for this game. Hopefully, it's not gonna spoil a lot for me. I just want to look at some reviews. That's a long ass review right there. 15 hours. It is fairly impossible to discuss Undertale and what it is without discussing what it isn't. It truly isn't the most revolutionary game, but it did prove to be innovative. Okay, this one's just a yapper. Yeah, the music sounded really good. Even if I was spoiled through basically all of it, the story is so good I did not mind it in the slightest. And that's someone with 1,000. About 1,000 hours on record. Yay. this is a comment that says, if you like Undertale, play Deltarune. If you dislike it, play Deltarune. If you never touched Undertale, it is recommended that you play that first, then play Deltarune. Okay. Well, I think we should definitely... I know it's hard nowadays, but this game is best experienced as blindly as possible. It's well made with a combat system that keeps things interesting. However, I just can't help but wonder that this was the game that set the internet on fire. I guess I was in the right place at the right time, because I see this as something that could only be a lesser known cult game. I think my biggest problem with the game is that it is designed to be played more than one time, but Undertale is way too linear and railroaded, so it can feel really tedious. So often the game makes you walk through empty corridors or sit through dialogue boxes. The writing can be a hit or miss. Sometimes it's charming, other times it's a bit too forced even compared to Earthbound. So overall, good game, but I don't think it's as good as some people claim. Music is 11 by 10 though. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Wow, interesting. Okay, that was a very recent review, like not even a month ago. Do you have problem when you read reviews? It could have all good reviews, but there's one negative and you're like, nah, I'm not buying this game. It depends, because most of the times I'll already have a bias when I go into a game, right? Like I'll have friends tell me it's good, or I'll have seen a little bit of it and it looks good or it looks bad. So I'll have I have some sort of bias in my head before I fully go and look at the reviews, right? And if I'm already like negatively biased towards it a little bit, in the sense that, oh, I don't know if I'll like it, like I don't know, and I see, a lot of good reviews but one bad review, then it turns to tip me off from the game. But if I'm, say, like, I've looked at the trailer, it looks promising, and I'm like positively biased already, then that review doesn't matter as much. I think that's how it works for me. Say for example, I've seen the trailer for Undertale, and I've seen, like, to me, I have a positive bias towards it in that sense. So if I read a bad review, I don't think it put me off the game. Whereas for another game, that might be the case. So it really depends on how I feel about the game already, Wow, someone received this product for free. That's lucky. Gameplay is insanely the soundtrack blew my mind. I can't describe how I feel after. It was like a warm hug. Damn. So, okay, I had heard before that Deltarune's better than, or at least like it's an upgrade from Undertale. Unfortunately, Deltarune is not on sale. Very sad. Oh, there's a demo. Let's download the demo. Why not? I don't see why not. Especially if it's free. Oh my god, there's like 11 queues. 10, 13. Goodness me. You prefer Undertale? That's so interesting. I had one of the viewers tell me that they prefer Deltarune, and it's like one of the best games made. But I suppose a lot of these things do depend on preference. This one obviously also has overwhelmingly positive reviews. So Chapter 1 and 2 you can try for free. Chapter 3 and 4 you must buy. It says Chapter 4 is not the last one. The story is still continuing and more chapter will be added for free over time. We are aiming for... Oh my god, interesting. Okay. Okay. I think we should definitely give Undertale a go. Especially right now while it's on sale. So we've got 3 games, I think, currently in the wish list, which is very good. Stardew Valley I've already got on Xbox, so we don't need to worry about Stardew Valley. That is already in the list. Well, that was good. I think Undertale's like one of the games I'll be playing soon. It looks so good. Oh, I used to play Plague Inc. Well, the thingy version, It's for $3.19. Oh, it's like an alternate reality to Undertale. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll definitely play Undertale first. Among Us is on sale, guys. Anyways. I don't see anything else, but the thing is, like, I do not know a lot of games, so there might be something good here, but I wouldn't know. These are all games under £7, so something I could possibly afford, you know. Star Wars is for £5. Of course it is. Another Star Wars for £4. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach, guys. I'm starving. The Witcher 2. Uno. Yeah, of course. Ah, yes. I've really been dying to play Among Us with viewers. That could be fun. I think it would be fun. Only that you guys could literally see me. And you guys would know if I'm the imposter or not. So I'd be like, imagine, like, although I think Among Us is a game that would be good to play with subscribers, like, later on. You know. Oh, Henry Stickmin Games. I've seen this games. It's on sale for £5, about, give or take. Yeah, I don't see anything else that we could, like, but you know what? That's good that we got 3 games on. I think we can start either with Stardew Valley or Undertale for the next series. And I thought, let's go to my wish list, right? So we've got Little Nightmares. I'm definitely gonna get Little Nightmares and Undertale while they're on sale. You know, no better time to cop games. They're both like £2 each, so £4 or £5, that's fine. I'll get Undertale, I'll get the Little Nightmares, and when, you know, later on when I can afford it, I'll get 60 Seconds, because I have been dying to play this game. I've seen so many people play it. It looks so funny. It's like a bit different to what we play on the channel, but I think it'll be fun. But yeah, I'll get these games and we can, you know, start a new series soon. I think that'd be good. I think Pokemon Pro is gonna take a sweet time, obviously, because, you know, we've just started and it's only Kanto. We have so much to go through, but I think Pro will be staying for a while. And guys, we're starting to get to the good part of Pro. Also, I'm checking here, by the way, just because I'm looking at your comments, but Pro's getting really good now. I have to train my Dragonite. Then we'll start, like, Terraria. Obviously we're gonna keep. I am 100% doing Terraria. I was just waiting because Mokpai had a busy week, and we're trying to figure out a day where we can, all 3 of us can go into the world and start, you know, with the Wall of Fresh preparation. I'm very excited to. Pro is one of my new favorite games. I do. It's good, right? It's so good, and I think my favorite part is just that we can see each other. So sometimes I'll go on my social and see, oh, Realtor's online, oh, Shimmerid's online, you know, and it's just so fun. And the fact that we can fight bosses together, and it's just a really well-made game in general, isn't it? The fact that it's not an official Pokemon game to me is insane work. It's a fan-made game. They really popped off with that one. And for the quality, everything's free. There's certain things you can get. Obviously, you can get, like, dresses, like outfits and mounts to pay, but it's not a necessity for the game at all. It's genuinely just like cosmetic reasons, you know. And you can get memberships, but it's just a way to keep the game going. But it's totally free otherwise. You don't need to buy a costume, you know. And so the fact that it's free, such a good game, plus you can see, like, your friends playing together with you. Exactly. It's the kind of game that you would happily spend your money on, you know. But the fact that it's free is awesome. And I think it shows that fans made it, because it has all core elements of Pokemon game. Plus you can play all regions in one game, which is insane. But yeah. speaking of Pokemon, I need to reevaluate my team now because I found a few flaws in my team. So I've been thinking of by the way, Shimmering Green, especially for you because you play alongside with me, now we can go to Safari Zone, and that's where you can get like some really good Pokemon. So something to keep in mind. I'll go through Safari Zone before my next time we're playing it on Sunday, before we go on with the Psychic Gym, which is gonna be really tough. My biggest problem with the Psychic Gym was the first Pokemon she has is a Mr. Mime, and the fairy typing, because usually for psychic you have ghost or whatever, but because of the fairy typing, not a lot of moves work on it. And it's super fast as well, so something to be careful of. You can use your Kingdra, I can't use my Dragonite because Dragon moves are completely ineffective on Mr. Mime because of its fairy typing. Just an annoying Pokemon to get rid of, but it also has Alakazam, which is really freaking good as well. So Psychic Gem's going to be, of all the gems we've visited so far, it's going to be the most tricky one, I can tell you that much. So yeah, in terms of games, we'll keep these 3 games in the running, and what I'll do is I'll do a poll and see which game we should play first: Stardew Valley, Undertale, or Little Nightmares. And whichever game gets the most vote, I guess we'll be starting with that game. And yes, but that's that. I'm glad we could pick up a few games to try out soon. In terms of the shiny ranking, Steam always does that when I click off it. Unfortunately, in terms of shiny ranking, since we couldn't do it tonight, we'll do it on Saturday. Oh my god, words. We'll do the shining ranking on Saturday, guys. I feel like Saturday, more people will be free. Plus, hopefully the internet's fixed by then. It's very hard to tell if it's my software or my Wi-Fi because they're both kind of bad. So it's hard to tell which one's geeking. What I'm gonna do over the week is I'll try and figure out what's happening. I'm not very savvy with these things, but I'll try my best to figure out what's going on with OBS and my Wi-Fi. Could just be a network thing, honestly. It's hard to tell. Kangaskhan with Sucker Punch should be able to do it. Hard to tell. It's just like, this is the problem I find with psychic types, is most of them are special attackers and most of them are speedy, and that is not good. So yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is first of all, let me change. It won't run from us. First of all, let me change it back to my Google. There we go. Just so I don't have a blank screen while I'm talking to you guys. But I think I know it was a bit like, what do you call it? Oh my god. I'm really struggling to talk today. Oh god. I was saying, it's a bit unfortunate that we couldn't do the shiny ranking tonight just because I was really in the mood to, but it's better to wait when, we have better internet so we can get a lot of people talking and discussing. It's sad that, like tonight the stream couldn't go the way we wanted it to go, but that's completely fine. Happens to the best of us, I promise I'll try and figure out what's going on that's causing this. But well, I would really appreciate if you guys would, once the stream is over, go over to YouTube. I've just uploaded a short. If you could like and comment on the short, just for engagement purposes, that would be very much appreciated. And I think on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, isn't it? I am completely losing track of time. That's what happens when you don't have a job or uni. Thank you, Shimmering Green. I really appreciate it. Yeah. It's so unfortunate. I honestly I was really in the mood, and it's such a shame, but there's things that you can't really do anything about, you know, and it is what it is. You just have to say it is what it is and move on. But yeah, no problem doing it right now. We could do it now. The only problem is that it is already 9:30, and I don't know if a lot of people are watching just because I changed the stream name and it's no longer says Pokemon. So I don't even know if anyone's watching, like, besides you guys. And again, like I said, my main thing is I really want to have a lot of people involved in it, just so it's more fun that way, you know. Oh, we could do something else in the meantime. I wouldn't mind. We could, you know what I would be open for doing? I'd be open for doing like a reaction thing. The thing I cannot get out of my head is why EA is falling so hard. I was gonna watch a video. Oh, thank you so much, Snipe. I genuinely appreciate that. All it does is, like, it helps the video to, you know, go basically just reach a wider audience. And I think with my channel, the main thing is getting it out to more people who'd like it, you know. And such a mean thing. Oh, the weather's been terrible. It's been not that bad, but quite bad here as well. Hold on, I was just trying to put on the chat. To be honest, I can see in my screen here that the connection's not that good. It says like okay, whereas most of the times it says excellent, you know. So it's definitely on my part as well. But I'm so invested now in why EA fell off so hard. This is the thing, like, that's gonna be my new thing that I'm gonna go and figure out. But I also need to. Toby's kind of settled down now, which is good. But I need to make some dinner, take Toby for a walk because he was crying before. Then, you know, it's such a shame that I have to lock him in a room when he doesn't want to. He cries to get out, but at the same time, if I let him out, he's gonna find a way to bite into his paws, and we don't want that, obviously. So I have to keep him here locked with me. It's such a shame, really, but what can you do? Sometimes I ask my dad to look after him while I'm streaming or start doing something, but he is difficult to deal with, I tell you that. I don't blame them for not wanting to take them. Because the biggest problem with Toby, I think, is, and he's a lovely dog, he's very lovely. I'm only saying this only happens in summer, but the biggest thing is on summer he becomes he needs attention 24/7. And I mean, I tell you guys, I have developed this sort of thing where I wake up every couple hours just on like flight mode, you know, because I'm just like, oh, is he chewing himself? I need to go and check on him. So I've not been getting the best sleep recently. That's like one of the reasons why I wasn't feeling very well last week, and I had to take Toby to get medicine, and you know, it was just a tough week, but he's starting to recover, which is good. We love to see it. And seats, true actors play even with empty seats. That is true. That is true. That's how you get started before, you know, the theaters fill up with audience. But I will tell you my favorite shiny from Johto. That I will do. My favorite shiny is, this is, I'll give you a spoiler alert for when we properly do the tier list. And you know why I like it so much? Now, I'm a little bit biased here because Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon. I think probably even of all time. Definitely from the older generations. Snorlax is up there, but Umbreon definitely takes the cake for me. I appreciate... Yeah, exactly. I think it's like a parent thing. We're prepared to be parents now. But I was saying... I I think my thing is, I appreciate that they did not change Umbreon's like actual color from black to something else. I'm glad they only changed the stripes and the ears and tails and stuff, because the dark type being able, being able to be evolved during night with high friendship, it would all kind of go away with the dark typing. It would kind of go away. Say for example, if it turned it like, I'm not even gonna say green, that would be disgusting, which they did with Espeon, by the way. Boring. Why would you make such a cute Pokemon radioactive green? Is beyond me, but Game Freak does things that I simply cannot understand. But in either way, I'm glad they kept the black body for Umbreon and only changed the stripes to blue, which I think looks so cool. So, am I biased? Yes. Is Umbreon going to the S tier? Yes. I can wake up at midnight to check if they sleep somewhere. Exactly. Guys, when I tell you, I think I've aged a few years in this last week. But either way, Umbreon to me is going on now. That's a shiny. It's not like they changed her completely. I say her. Changed it completely. But at the same time, they changed everything that needed to be changed and kept everything that needed to be kept. And I appreciate that. And Espeon is going to like either abysmal or quite bad. You know why I keep it in abysmal? Because look at Espeon. Look at Espeon in general. Such a cute pink. It's almost has the same color as Mew, right? Why did Mew get such a cute, like, light blue? And why did Espeon get radioactive green? Now it doesn't look like a psychic type. It looks like a poison type. I don't like when Pokemon, like the typing is really, really taken away with the shiny. I don't like it. But, another shiny that I really like, which is either going on great or not, that shiny is Wooper. Look at how adorable Wooper looks. And I did not know for the longest time that Wooper was based on Axolotl. That just makes it even better. But we'll continue. It's funny. It is, honestly. Ooh, wow, that's stronger than I remember. Oh my god. And that's more sour than I remember too. Whoa, it's only a cocktail and it's only a 5%, but that was the sour and the thingy didn't mix well together. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. So let's see. We'll just do a few rankings today and then we'll do the rest next time. What I'll do is next time I'll start from scratch again for everyone to see. So it's not a big deal. Well, think of it as a little bit of a sneak peek, if you will, only for you guys. But I'll have to do this again next time. I tend to change my mind a lot though, so some of these rankings probably change. Ooh, I really like Steelix as well. Looks so cool, doesn't it? It looks more golden in the game. It looks so cool. Oh my god, what did they do to some of them? I'm looking and I'm like, quite bad. See, this is what I mean. The washed out colors to me personally is a big no. Just looks off. I don't like when it looks off like that. Sunflora is like another one. It's almost abysmal. The peak has exactly. Think of it as exclusive content, because it's just the three of us. I think if someone else is here as well, think of it as exclusive content. Oh, Realtor. That's what I'm talking about. I think we can all agree that Umbreon is top tier shiny. This is bias as well, but it's definitely going to top 3 from my side. 1 for Umbreon. It just is so cool. And I was saying earlier, I'm glad they didn't take the black body away because, we with it being dark type and evolving at night, it just makes sense to keep it a dark color. So I'm glad they didn't change the body and only the stripes. It just, if I could get, I know I've been hunting, on Pokemon Go, I'm hunting for a shiny Eevee so I can evolve it to an Umbreon, because there's a hack in Pokemon Go where you can evolve it to a certain evolution for one time by naming it a certain name. Then the rest is random. So I've been saving it for a shiny Eevee. Wooper is also peak. I don't know if I say if now that shiny is close. It's so good. It's so adorable. I'm just randomly ranking a few shinies for you guys before we do it properly next, like this weekend. What else? Oh, how interesting. I forgot that Tyranitar is in this reason. Blissey is washed out too. Not good. You know a Pokemon that I really like, guys? Skarmory. I think it's a goated Pokemon. And Toby's trying to chew his paws. Nice try, buddy, but mommy can see. Lugia is beautiful too. I do dare I agree. I think overall Gen 2 has better shinies than Gen 1, because I was just trying to see if there's like some abysmal green ones, but Elekid is Elekid, my problem with Elekid shiny? It looks literally exactly the same as the regular. Exactly the same. Like, I'm not even joking with you. Espeon was done dirty. I know! Why would they turn her into this, like, what do you call it? UV radioactive green. Could have made her up light blue like Mew and Ditto, but I suppose we can't have it all, I suppose. I like Mareep too. I think it's good, if not great. Probably like great, like this tier. They also did Togepi dirty because it looks literally the same. Literally the same. Wobbuffet's funny. Crobat's A in my opinion. Let's see Crobat. Crobat. Oh yeah, it's not. It's okay, but again, I don't like Pokemon that have a washed out sort of feel to them. Oh, this is nice. Meryl. Or is it Azumarill? I always forget which one's the evolved and which one's the unevolved one. Is that Yanmega? Or Yanma? It's Yanma. Pardon me. Oh my god, that's Yanma. Yanmega's what I find so funny? I think we can all objectively agree that Bug's one of the worst typing in the game, right? Almost everything's super effective against it. It's not very strong against a whole lot. And it's just got too many weaknesses and not much to go about it. So Bug's like one of the worst typing in the games in terms of how strong it is, right? But there's like handful Bug Pokemon that are really good and I really like and I would love to have in my team. Yanmega is one of them and Scyther's another one of them. I think they're both really good Pokemon. Yanmega has Speed Boost, which basically ups your speed every move. And it's already a speedy Pokemon to begin with. After one point, you just know that you're going first, right? And Scyther has an ability that I think boosts an attack by... So say for example, you have an attack that's maybe not high power, but it goes first, like it's a priority move. Scyther has an ability that increases the power of the move. Like any move that's less than 70 base power. So, you have moves like priority advantage that are like relatively low power, but Scyther's Technician, that's the ability. I think, so Bug Pokemon are funny because design-wise, they're good. I can't even disagree there. I was only basing it based on like how strong they are compared to other typing, because I think we can all agree that Steel and Fairy are like some of the best typing. Steel, you take half damage from almost every type out there besides Fire, right? And Dragon and Fairy are also just like extremely good offensively because they don't have a lot of weaknesses. Fairy, obviously, being immune to dragon is insane. It's just some of the strongest Pokemon are dragon type, right? And to be able to not just be resistant to it, but completely immune to it, that's insane. But yeah, I think fire's a very underrated good type as well. I love fire's type. What else? I think bug, flying, even grass has a lot of weaknesses, which isn't good. And I also always think like having weaknesses is one thing. You'll never have a Pokemon type that has no weaknesses. I think to me the bigger question is how common is the weakness type. So if I'm weak to, say for example, bug, it's not good because bugs are relatively common. Whereas if I'm weak to something like, say, steel, for example, it's not the most common type out there, and not a lot of Pokemon have steel moves, so it's a bit better. But you know, the other one, I don't like the radioactive shinies. Like, what is this? I don't get it. This is a good shiny though, I'll tell you that. Look at that. It just looks so... that is really good. I mean, I even say... yeah, Liquid would be like up. It literally looks the exact same, guys. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll save the rest of the rankings for next time, for Saturday when we're properly doing it. Well, at least now you know how I feel about some of them. And I'm really sorry about tonight, guys. We couldn't do as planned. Again, unfortunately, these things happen sometime. Not the end of the world. We'll obviously definitely be doing this on Saturday. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys too. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I apologize that, didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but that's fine. We'll do this on the weekend. Thank you so much for helping me pick a new game. I'll put a poll up, see what you guys think should be the next game I try, and from there we can start playing the new game from coming week as well. And obviously we're gonna be doing New Things on Terraria soon. We're gonna be progressing through that this week as well, so a lot of good things to happen. So an unfortunate day of bad internet connection should hopefully not ruin things. But either way, thank you so much, guys, for watching. It was just all of us, but I had so much fun. And again, as I said, now some spoilers for why I'm ranking things. But I'll see you very, very soon, probably on Saturday. If we're all feeling it, I can do a stream tomorrow or Thursday as well. We'll see about that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Saturday. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll always be, sending the positive vibes through my screen for you. And take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you on Discord. And I'll also see you very soon on the Saturday live stream. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining today. Don't worry, next time we'll definitely finish the ranking. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. See you very soon.